Shalom. I want to begin first and foremost giving all praises to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jehovah and Jesus. The real name of the Father being Yahweh, meaning He exists. The real name of the Son being Yahweh Shai, meaning He delivers. I want to give all praises in the ancient Hebrew tongue while facing the east towards Jerusalem. Call Halal, La, Yahweh, Bahasam Yahushai, Bahasam Rakakwatash, Barakata Yahweh. Barakta Yahushai, the water, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakwatash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Greatmillstone. Shalom to the 144,000. Shalom to the elect, the nation of Israel, who are the descendants of the slaves identified as the so-called African Americans, so-called Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans. My name is Maka'ala, and today I want to talk about pestilence. Ezekiel 14 verse 19, or if I send a pestilence into that land and pour out my fury upon it in blood, to cut off from it man and beast, though Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, as I live, saith Adonai Yahweh, they shall deliver neither son nor daughter. They shall but deliver their own souls by their righteousness. All right, the tribulation we're about to enter, that the entire world is about to enter, it's gonna be so dire, all right, that only righteous men like these will be able to be delivered. All right, not even your own grown son. All right, your own grown daughter won't be able to be delivered. New Orleans confirmed first case of neuroinvasive West Nile virus this year. The Louisiana Department of Health has confirmed the first human case of West Nile virus this year in Orleans Parish. The patient has the neuroinvasive form of the disease, the most serious type, health officials said. It says 10 other residents have been diagnosed statewide. That's the first one in New Orleans, they say. All right, and here they got WHO warns of global chikungunya risk as China outbreak surges past 10,000 and reaches new country. Taiwan's Center for Disease Control has announced the island territory's first case of the mosquito-borne chikungunya fever in a 40-year-old woman who recently returned from China. The report comes as the most recent ailment outbreak surpasses 10,000 in the city of Fushan in the mainland's Guangdong province. Taiwan has since updated its travel advisory, calling on its citizens to take enhanced precautions. Okay, and that's basically like a real nasty fever, and it's slightly paralyzing. How you get severe joint pain, several weeks, months, or even years. This is crazy. All right. And there's also a dengue and Zika is going up too. That's also spreading. As the EU claims there have been 240,000 unknown cases since the start of 2025. And so the Lord is spreading. The Lord is using this insect to spread pestilence, man. Psalms 91, verse 3. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. All right, so like I read in Ezekiel 14, that you got to be covered by the blood of Yahweh Shai, right, to qualify to even be as righteous as Noah, Daniel, and Job, right, as mentioned in those verses. Okay, so, and you got to be, that means you got to be part of the elect. So anybody that's not part of the elect, they're going to be at the mercy of these insects, all right, this pestilence, these pestilences that are spreading. All right, but if Yahweh Bashim El Shai is covering you, hey, you don't got to fear none of that, all right? And these times that we're about to come into, you're not just, pestilence. You don't have to fear the famine. You don't have to fear the wars or nothing, man. And then the final thing, which is the nuclear missiles, all right? The final prophecy as right before the Lord returns. All right, you don't have to fear that either, all right? That's the arrow that flieth by day. All right, you don't have to fear that. Right? Because Yahweh Bashim El Shai is going to be your deliverer. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope the video was edifying. Shalom.